actually order the ops officer or the science officer to roll. And you're going to have to role play it. So which one are you going with?
Again.
Are you going with presence, insight, or reason?
I feel like presence and reason are my stronger of the three, so I'll use presence.
Okay. So you're gonna have to order your sensors operator, who I've got to go back to the bridge because I already forgot who it was. Tazerth. All right. So you got to order Tazerth to scan with presence and science. I'll roll for Tazerth. The difficulty is going to be scaled. So as long as you get one success, you'll get some information. But if you get, I will say if you get 4 successes, you get all of it. So it's up to you. If you want to, you know, spend momentum or give me threat or anything like that.
Give me threat.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Matt, can you roll for the ship? Sensor science. Ooh, good thing you gave me threat. Threat is now at 7. I'll roll for. Oof, roll for the ship, Mac. I'll roll. Where is it? Oh, it's in PC ships. I'll move it out of PC ships because that's too many folders to keep track of, and I'll just put it right under player characters. Sensor. Oh yeah, and your breaches should be healed by now. Oof. Well, the good news is there is definitely a ship there. That's what you are able to figure out. However, I need you guys to roll a D3 to determine which of the 3 ships it is. It is this Romulan scout ship. As you scan and you detect the Romulan scout ship, it cloaks and your scan goes blank. Alright, so do you guys head to that sector?
Yeah, so we can take
Let's
it.
fucking go.
Alright. Alright, who wants to give the order to the pilot? Which is Q. It'll be presence in con or presence in command, either one.
Move on over to that sector. I believe we should have a little examination of this spot.
Alright. And Mac, if you want to roll for the ship again, just 1 die. Q, unsurprisingly, rolled 3 successes.
He is a Q.
Mac, are you rolling for the ship? Nice. That is 6 successes. So take 1 momentum. And instead of making it a certain difficulty, I'm just going to say that you get to there. By the way, are you guys cloaked or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're cloaked, but you don't have your shields up, but you're cloaked. You get to the sector in like less than an hour. Let me see. And I was gonna have you do a short range scan, but I will just go ahead and say, someone ask the emulator, is it in good condition? Chaos is 5. The odds of it being in good condition are very likely.
Alright, I'll roll. Extreme, yes.
Nice. So that makes sense because it cloaked. You don't think it's detected you. It's just that's how the Romulans are. Um, and you approach, but now you do have to actually scan because it is cloaked. So I will go ahead and roll the main roll of Teverth. If someone wants to assist with a presence, reason, or insight science. Also, the ship can roll. Ooh, 3 successes.
That would be Omega. Will be
Yeah.
presence.
Yep, she did.
Science.
Can you roll for the ship? It's going to be sensor science. You need... I'll say the more successes you get, the more likely you're able to find it before they find you. Ooh. You detect them, but you're a cloaked Klingon ship, and a cloaked Romulan or any Romulan ship can penetrate a Klingon bird of prey's cloak relatively easily because they sold you their cloaks, and they're not gonna, your cloaks are, not as good as the Romulans, so they will detect you. I will say in less than 5 minutes. So what are you gonna do? What is your first?
Let's go.
What are you gonna do?
Honestly, have we detected them first, or are we expecting them to attack first?
Well, they haven't detected you yet, but I'm gonna say in 4 minutes they'll probably be able to detect you.
Alright. Let's make sure...
Can we beam on?
You can try. Using transporters through cloaks is like difficulty 6, complication range 5, but if you want to try, you can.
I think
You
it's
guys-
about time we also activate the...
He goes, well, let's go knock out their, weapons.
So you want to fire first and knock out their weapons.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Kill them
No
immediately.
weapons, the engines.
No, knock out their engines first.
Yeah. That'd be sensible. Going board and take him.
Alright, and Nostra, do you agree? Do you concur?
Very well.
Alright, I need you guys to give the orders in character. I will roll for the NPCs who are doing it.
Knock out the Romulan spacecraft's engines ASAP. Will not escape our clutches.
Sub Officer Kills says, yes, Captain. Roll a presence and command, just 1 dice. As you order the weapons officer to fire. Do you want him to take any... I think you have 1 momentum. Do you want him to use momentum? Or no?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Alright, so he has 3 dice now. He is firing. Ooh, good thing he did too. With 3 successes, which is what you needed to be able to detect them and hit them. Actually, you need 4. Mac, can you roll for the ship, weapons, and security? You need 1 more success because they're cloaked and you're targeting a specific system. And you got it. You hit their ship. You hit their system. Can you roll the damage, Mac, for the weapons, the disruptors? Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, let's see. With 12,
That is a definite cripple.
I gotta find... Oh, there it is. I'm gonna bring the ships out. And it was the Kajil, the Romulan ship. So that was 12. They have a resistance of 2, so that's 10. But that's fine because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they take a breach. You aimed at their engines, so their engines are breached. So instead of it being a difficulty 1 to get away, it's going to be a difficulty 2 for them to get away. You've made yourself known, so they have decloaked and raised shields. I'm gonna roll for them to do that. They're gonna use computers and security. And the ship is gonna assist. Ooh, yep, they've got their shields up. However, oh, their shields were down and you hit them, so they actually get a lot. Yeah,
get the full
sorry, yeah,
package.
they basically have no engines now. But their shields are up now, so they don't have any engines. They're warp engines and impulse engines. Like, all they got is maneuvering thrusters, and they're not going to get away from you like that with that. So, but they do have their shields up. So what's your next orders?
Let's cripple the weapons. Don't tear out their claws for a second.
Yes, Captain. Alright. Sub-Officer kills. I kill you. Is going to kill them. Fire. Can the ship assist with weapons? You've hit them, but you need one more success to actually hit their weapons. And you did. Alright. Now roll the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They got a resistance of 2, so it's 10. Once again, back to their shields going pretty much all the way down. They have two little bits of shields left, and their weapons are pretty screwed. Alright, now they're going to try. Oh, now they still have 2 bits of shields left. You got to get the shields down. They're going to roll to get one bit of shields back up. So let's see if how that works. Oh no. And they somehow got 2 successes that I don't
And a qualification.
I'm gonna say instead of getting a shield up, they actually get a shield down. So they have 1 bit of shield left. Their shield generators have exploded in their face. They're clearly panicking. There's only 2 crew members on board anyway. So what do you do next, guys?
Take out the last of their shields. After that, we're going to. Oh shit! Hold on, give me a second. Take out their shield.
Pride's ready. Not Drex. Storm is ready at the transporter to
Head over
waiting
to
for
the transport. We're going to go kidnap some pointy-eared little shits.
So you guys are beaming over there, or are you beaming them to you?
We're beaming over to them while I'm sending out the orders to take out their last shield while we're doing that.
Alright, so roll presence and security or presence and command for that order, just 1 dice. And I will roll for kills. As he fires. Ooh, 2. I need 1. Oh, you already did that one. So you did the assist, so that's 2, 4, 5. So you guys get 3 momentum. Do you want to use 1 or 2 of those momentum to get rid of the complication?
2 momentum to get rid of
True.
Alright, so you have 1 momentum. Make sure you guys are keeping track of it, because I'm not.
Yeah, their shield is... Oh, roll the damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, their weapons are gone, and you see a hull breach appear in their structure. Their turn, they are going to set their ship to self-destruct. Let's see how well that goes. Yep, you've got about 20 seconds before their ship explodes, and it's close enough that it could damage you. What do you do?
Alright, so should we yoink them, or should we just let them get blown up?
We want the ship.
So how do you deal with that?
Yoink them out, and we go over and with
We have
one of our
20
engineers.
All
Yeah.
right. I need someone to roll control and
I'll roll.
engineering to beam them out.
My engineering's a 2.
Or is someone gonna roll presence and engineering or presence and command to give the order?
I reckon presence and engineering for you or command.
Alright, Chief
Either
Engineer
one.
Madeline Vogt runs across the ship to the transporter room and executes your order to bring them out. And roll sensors or computers and engineering for the beaming on the ship character sheet. So that's 2. You're gonna need 1 more success. Oof. She screams over the intercom, "I can get one of them, sir!" And you've got 10 seconds before the ship explodes. What do you do? Do you get the one, or do you just leave them, or what do you do?
Get the 1.
Alright. She reports, the other one's got scrambled in the transporter pad. I think he's having a bad day, but we've got the other one. And now you've got about 10 seconds to deal with the ship. Do you try to fly away from
now.
it, or do you try to do something with it? What do you do?
Storm wants to get it.
With 10 seconds? I mean, you have
Yeah.
an android, might
You know
be
what?
fast enough.
I think of
But it's up to you
unfortunately,
guys.
these mongrels has to put in a self-destruct button. I do not reasonably believe that you'll be able to shut that down in under 10 seconds.
I mean, an android
Blow
might be
it
I
able
up.
want
to.
it.
No, actually, no.
No?
Give me a second. Hold on.
You don't have many seconds. You have like 5 now.
Hurry up, get across.
Go! Go, go, go! Yeah, like,
She'll transport you over then?
Yeah.
Let's see. I need someone to roll sensors or computers engineering for the ship. You've already succeeded in getting over there, so this is just to get you a momentum. Alright, you appear at a console with...
I'm shutting that fucking shit down.
Alright. Control and engineering, difficulty 5, complication range 5. You got momentum and threat to use if
How
you
much?
want to. How much momentum do y'all have? Do y'all remember? I think 1, but you can give me threat if you
1.
want to.
We got 1, but you can give him threat.
You also have determination,
you-
don't forget. You might have something in talents.
Sorry I'm late, guys. It was a pain in the ass to get on here.
I'm good with computers. Is that possible to use?
As a focus, yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna spend that determination as well.
Okay.
I think history is chosen by the victors, and I am not going to fucking lose to this fucking shit right fucking now.
Nice.
So should I roll?
Yep. Mmm. So that's 4. The ship can't assist because, you know, it's trying to die. Do you have anything that will let you re-roll? Well, so did you give me 2 threat, or did you use a momentum and give me threat?
1 momentum for threat, 1 momentum, and he gave you 1 threat.
Alright. So, I don't think you have any momentum left.
I don't! And not to mention, I don't have anything to re-roll, okay?
You don't? Alright, well, we're out of combat, but if you want to do something quickly, you can. Otherwise, she's going with the ship. Or he's going with the ship.
I am gonna order to get acting captain out immediately.
Alright, Madeline Vogt better get a fucking medal for
I'm gonna
this.
use one.
What are you using?
I'm gonna do presence command. I'm
Alright.
gonna use presence command to order them to get her out.
Alright. And roll for the ship. It's going to be sensors or computers engineering. She got 3 successes. 5 well, only one of those count. So 4 successes, and then roll for the ship. Sensors or computers and engineering. You need a 5th success. no. So the transporter beam wraps around Omega just as the Romulan scout ship explodes, and you can't feel pain because you're an android, but you do know that many parts of your body is being incinerated by plasma as you transport over. And I'm assuming, where do you deposit her? Where do you, on the transporter pad, engineering, sick bay? Where do you, on the bridge? Where do you put her? Where do you
So
want
it's
her?
incinerating even my polyalloy construction.
Yep. You're gonna need some. You're gonna need a refit after this. Where do you put her?
Basically, he's gonna try and put her on the transporter
All right.
pad.
So, are you there, or is it just the chief engineer, Madeline Vogt?
He's gonna be.
Is he gonna be there?
He would be down.
All right.
Yeah, he would be
So
there ordering.
as you're you run in there and you see your android friend appear in a transporter beam, but like probably a good 80% of her body is covered in scorched black plasma burns. She's missing one leg and one arm that was taken with it, and she just collapses on the transporter pad. Um, I'm going to roll a random amount of dice to determine how much stress you actually take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Omega, you take 8 stress. But you're
Okay.
alive. Half of your body is basically gone, but you're alive. And you
At
have,
least the brain's still there.
yeah, your brain's still there. You might have some problems in the future, but you're alive. By the way, Tali,
Electronic brain.
yeah, Tali, do you remember what happened to your character last game? Did you get taken to the bridge, or are you in the corridor talking? Like, what happened?
I don't really recollect, honestly.
Okay, we'll just say that you guys fix your differences or whatever, and you're back to your normal job basically. Because I don't want to go back and look that watch that stream and everything. It's
Right.
too much work. Okay, I don't know why some of these pictures on Roll20 just delete themselves. Alright, so the bad news is your first ship that you tried to get, it destroyed. They set the self-destruct because they had plenty of time to do it, basically. The whole battle probably took less than 2 or 3 minutes, but that was more than enough time for them to realize they were outgunned and outnumbered, and they just went ahead and set that up. And you did get a prisoner. I need you guys to roll, someone to roll a d2 to determine if it's the chief scientist slash commander or the exo slash security, or no, yeah, it's that is the commander slash security person, and it's a male Romulan, and you could see the Tal Shiar rank on him, so he is definitely a member of the Tal Shiar. However, you guys, it's pretty well known that these guys carry suicide capsules in their mouth. So, do you guys try to prevent him from biting down and killing himself?
Rip that out of him.
Yes.
All right.
I'll rip it out of him.
I'll have let's see. Have one of you roll a presence medicine presence medicine assist, and I'll have the doctor, if I can find the dang things. I'll move this up here. I'll have Squire Nax roll control, actually daring, and medicine. Oof. Well, I'm gonna say Storm rolled first, so that 0 doesn't count. Omega. Plus, you're kind of in bad shape yourself. I imagine your character's like, take that out, but you're like half burnt and half dead, so they're just looking at you like, shut up.
Son of a bitch! Out!
Alright, so didn't go too well. Hopefully you guys kind of learned it does no good to be quick and attack if you don't get onto their ship. So I need you guys to roll 2d25s to determine which sector you go to next. 7 by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So over here. Draw shape. Yeah, right there. Why isn't it drawing the shape? Oh, because I fucking fucked up. Alright. There we go. So, you got 2 more ships to hunt. The second ship, I need you guys to roll a D2. 1d2, someone, and that will determine which ship is next. Your long-range scanners tell you
I'll let
that
Nacho.
your long-range scanners
I'll
tell
let Nacho.
let me finish. Your long-range scanners
Yeah.
tell you that it is the Kumari warship, the Andorian warship that is controlled by Orion pirates. Now, how do you guys want to handle this?
Well, since technically I'm out of commission, I guess, like, I'm not even sure if I should even take part now, because, well, I'm out
Yeah.
of commission.
Let's see. I'm going to move you there, just because it's easy for me. I'm going to have Squire next after he's done ripping shit out. And we're going to have Madeline vote, who is probably the MVP, basically working on you. What is Storm doing while they're working on Omega?
He goes, does this ship have any shields?
Which ship? The one you're
The
on?
ship that... No, the other ship.
Yeah, it has shields. It's an Andorian warship.
Damn those Andorians! Seriously. Okay, I need to come up with a good plan on how to get...
Oh. I guess
Well-
that's all that's going on. Is it okay for me to be right back and have some chicken then?
Yeah, sure. I was going to try to get them to fix your character, so I'll just say that they're doing that
Yes.
while you're off eating.
He goes, okay. Give me, schematics on that ship. And he
Who-
calls up Tully to his character.
So you want
On my way.
Huru to bring you
Huru.
the blueprints of the ship?
Oh,
Is that what you're
I
looking
want
at?
him to come up. Yeah, I want, Huru to come up and look at him as well, so
Oh, okay.
we know how, yeah.
Are you on the bridge or are you? Where are you?
I think honestly, I was like arrested. I was in the brig.
Okay.
Because
like I said, well, I'm just.
I
because-
remembered. I just remembered. I'm just looking up like what it was, and I was like, "Oh, that's what it was." I was in the brig because I challenged one of the Dren clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless. Yeah, because I honestly just completely forgot about that. I didn't remember. Like, I thought you guys had
Yeah, I had
fixed
to
that. And,
look it up.
like, I thought you guys had fixed that and everything. So.
No,
Okay,
we
that's
haven't
fine.
resolved that.
We haven't resolved it, but like if they call upon me, it's like I'd have to go, right? I'd have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
Storm wants to work with you again, there's no. I mean, it's not like you could be like, no.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah, Storm will need you anyway, so because Omega's out of commission for a little bit.
Yeah. So she'll probably. Storm will probably need a security chief. But anyway, so back to the blueprints of the ship. You guys are gonna need to. Someone's gonna need to roll a control or reason engineering to get those blueprints. So who wants to do it? I'm gonna say Madeline Vogt
He
is
looks
busy
around.
fixing what's his face, Omega. I'm also gonna say that the Binars are busy too, doing the same thing because it's a pretty big job.
Yeah. Would he know who's the best engineer in the crew?
I don't know. Can you read character sheets? Because I don't know. I don't know if you're. Oh, some of them aren't even filled out. Never mind. Let me
It'll
look.
help me.
Engineering it. Go roll a d10, and I'm just gonna give a random character some stats for engineering. Because some of them I have character sheets, physical character
10.
sheets, but okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, it's gonna be Elage. He actually has an engineering of 3, and he's got a reason of 10. So roll a presence and either engineering or command, either one, to assist. Oof, he got a. Do y'all have it now? Y'all are out of momentum, right? Pretty sure you are.
Yeah, I think so. From what
Yes.
I
Yes, we are.
Alright, and also, I'll roll for the ship while you roll that. Alright, so computers and
Oh,
engineering. Okay, so you have blueprints of a Kumari class ship, but you don't have the blueprints for that particular Kumari ship. It is an Orion pirate ship after all, controlled by Orion pirates. They're not going to just let people have what if they've done any work on the interior of the ship, change the layout or whatever. They're not going to let anyone know. So, but you do have the layouts to
yeah.
generally what a Kumari ship would look like. Plus, they're really old. But you guys also got a complication. So I am going to say that in addition to that complication, let's see, it's a complication of you basically looking up Kumari warship. I'm going to say you do the equivalent of as you're searching for it, you realize as you're flying towards that sector that your cloak is kind of fluctuating, and then it begins to fail. So what do you want to do?
What the heck is going on with that? You guys.
It's just gonna take
The engineering.
some repair. Yeah, your engineers are busy.
Easy. Yeah, engine. He goes, we might as well not cloak now.
I'll
He
say.
goes, turn off.
Sorry. Go ahead.
He goes, turn off the cloak.
Sir,
It
Sub
needs
Officer
repairs.
Gills says, I strongly recommend that we fix the cloak before we go into battle with a Kumari warship. It is a whole scale bigger than us, and they will be able to defeat us relatively easily. I definitely think we should get our cloak fixed before going into battle again.
He wants to stop at least a few sectors away.
Okay.
Yeah. And wait for the engineers to finish on Omega,
Okay.
and then get them to work on the.
So, I asked you earlier to roll presence in engineering or presence in command to assist them, but you didn't. So can you do that now so that I can roll for them? Just one dice.
Yep. There's the presence command for them.
Alright. And then roll for the ship of computers or science and engineering, or computers or sensors and engineering. Untouchable Devastator. Ooh. Well, the good news is you guys are gonna have Omega up and running probably as soon as you guys fix the cloak. He'll be up and running. The bad news is that you don't have a like you have a spare leg. You found a spare leg from like some other Sung type android or whatever, but you were not able to find a spare arm. So now she's gonna, or he is gonna have, his skin is still gonna be charred, but his body will be functional, with the exception of he's gonna have a missing arm. That's the complication.
Okay,
That and the body.
yeah. We'll just have to tell, and we'll just have to tell. When Nostra gets back, Nostra will find out.
Yeah, and in game this is all taking like 12 hours, like a long time.
Yeah.
But now we need Madeline Vogt is gonna run to go and try to fix the ship, the cloak. So roll a presence, an engineering to give those orders, and tell me how you want her to do it. If there's any specific way, or if you just want her to do it, however you tell her, however you want to tell her.
Yeah.
Oof.
Basically,
Never
he just
mind,
wants
she
her to
failed.
do it.
She's probably exhausted. It's taken like 16 hours to get the android online. She hasn't slept in like probably 24 hours, so she's running on fumes. I'm gonna have to have the two binars give it a go.
Yeah.
So let's see, engineering. Whoops, not 44, just 4. All right, so yeah, you give them the order, whatever, and tell me how do you order them, because they're not human, so they they're binars, so they understand things differently.
He orders. He goes, Barnard, can you take over for the engineer, chief engineer, for the time being until she gets a proper night's rest and fix the
Yes, sir, they say in
fix.
unison. So
Yeah.
with 4 successes, the cloak is fixed. The android is mostly fixed, besides an arm and 80% of his body being burnt to a crisp. And now you can cloak and get back into the thick of things.
I'll go down, pick up Omega, put her into the seat, in the captain's seat.
Okay. You want Omega to be
Basically,
captain still?
I don't know if Omega wants to, can be captain.
Well, I don't even think the player's here right now, so.
Oh well, Omega's sitting downstairs until Omega's ready to come upstairs.
Okay. Alright, so what are your orders?
We're gonna cloak and we're gonna do it like simultaneously. Like we come out of cloak, attack, and then recloak, decloak and recloak at the same time.
Just so you know, that's going to be a lot of actions. Like, they're going to get shots off on
Yeah.
you with your shields down. That's guaranteed. So, you and your character would know that, being a tactician.
Basically, he's gonna the first time we go over, we're gonna be we're gonna do it really quick.
Mm-hmm.
That we're cloak, we go over cloak, then decloak to fire, then shield, shield, then fire.
Okay. That's good, and that's basically what you did before. But there's a couple of things that you guys are not taking into consideration. The main thing is being you guys aren't taking in your enemy into consideration. You're treating them all like they're the same. The Romulans are completely, especially Tal Shiar, are completely fine with self-destructing and killing themselves if it means you guys not getting their ship. These are Orion pirates on a really old Andorian warship that's a little bit bigger than you. Probably has really good weapons. So after your initial attack, you decloak, get shields up, you hit them. That's great, but you might not do as much damage as you did to a little Scale 2 Romulan scout ship. So what are you going to do after that?
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Instead of firing on the ship, could we beam aboard it if they're not if their shields aren't up? Or would they know that we're
Yes.
coming? Like a little boarding party and try to do minimal damage but affect key areas.
Okay.
We could do it that way.
Yeah. I mean,
Stay cloaked and beam across.
yeah. There's a lot of ways you could do it. The problem, like I said last time, is you guys were very indecisive on how to deal with the Romulans. Whatever you end up doing, you need to do it quickly, because while you guys are talking to each other, trying to come up with decisions, they're already making those decisions. So, whatever you decide, make sure you do it, and do it in a timely manner.
Okay, let's go cloaking and beam across without them knowing that we're in.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for your science officer. Not bring these out. Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of these boulders. Let's see, where is it?
He goes,
Roll presence and science if you want to assist by giving the order to scan. 1 success. Alright. Do you want to roll for the ship, sensors, and science? And since you guys are just a couple of sectors away, however many successes you get, you'll probably get a decent amount of information. Alright, so you only got 2 successes. So the good news is their shields are down. So they're not expecting anything. And they're only going warp 1. So they're basically at cruising speed. More than likely, most of the people on their ship are asleep. It's probably their night shift. They probably got a skeleton crew. This should be really easy, relatively speaking.
What I miss?
They're just trying to decide how to attack the Orion ship, the Orion Andorian ship.
Keyword there
Yeah.
should.
They have
yeah,
their bunk areas, correct?
They do have, yeah, quarters and bunks and barracks and stuff.
they're asleep.
Most of them are probably asleep. They're cruising speed with no shields. Or it's a trap. One of those two.
So pretty much, we're actually going to stealth our ship in to actually beam us across. And you are missing an arm, but you should be functional enough to actually speak.
Yeah, Omega is missing an arm because they couldn't find spare parts, and also like 70 to 80% of Omega's body is charred black, but you're able to move around, and so far there's nothing wrong with your positronic matrix, so that's good at least. All right. By the
At
way,
least I can use my charred ass self as some form of scare tactic.
maybe. All right. So so explain to me again, because you've given me 2 different plans. Explain to me again what you guys want to do.
Our ship is going to stay in cloak
Right.
while we beam across,
Okay.
and we go and take the ship from the
Okay.
inside.
That sounds fine to me. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page and we don't end up doing, cross acting, acting in different ways, kind of similar to what happened with the transport issue with the Romulan ship. So I'm not going to roll for the pilot. You guys are flying in. Your guys cloaked. Everything's good. Pull you back over to the sector map. You guys are getting there. I'll grab I forgot to put the Romulan ship on before, but it's fine. Alright, so you've arrived. The ship is still going at warp 1. It doesn't seem to have detected you. It's just flying around, flying in a straight line, heading towards, a random sector of space. Who's going on this crazy ass away mission? This boarding party.
Hooroo, totally.
Oh yeah,
I'll do it.
Storm totally. And we're bringing Omega for a scare tactic.
What about NPCs?
I look over to a storm and with a gesture of my one arm, I'm literally asking for the radiation belt.
What about NPCs?
Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
want any?
Yeah, how about the guy that has that disease, who's like radiation?
So last game, because we couldn't remember who died and who didn't, I removed him from the game for the moment, as well as
Okay.
two soldiers, Zaval and Norel. Um, because, like I said, we knew one of them died, but we couldn't remember which one, so we just took all three of them out of the picture for now. Um, as far as
Okay.
soldiers and military, probably the closest one would be Sub Officer Kills. He's a weapons officer. He shoots things from a spaceship, but that just means he has good security. He doesn't really have a great daring. It's a 9, but he's got a good control, which is 11, so he can shoot with phasers and disruptors. But it's up to you guys,
Right.
He's gonna. We would rather him be on the ship because
just in
they
case.
may need him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and
Us
probably
three can take the whole ship.
okay. I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, that's fine. Did you guys scan when you got here? I don't remember.
No, we're gonna get the. Do you want to scan?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Someone roll presence and science. Just roll one. I'll roll for this, and then someone also roll for the ship, sensors, and science. Oof. Mac, are you rolling for the ship? All right. So, yeah. The crew complement entire ship is 36. However, you detect the vast majority of them in the sleeping quarters. There's only about, I would say, 8 that are not. And that's all you're able to detect with one success. As for the complication, I'm just going to increase the transporter difficulty from 2 to 3. So to get from the Bird of Prey onto the Orion pirate ship is a control engineering difficulty 3, and I haven't used much of my threat yet, so I'm increasing the complication range to 3 as well. All right. I'm guessing you want Madeline Vote to beam you over.
Yes.
Ooh, that's your transport, I'm guessing. Alright, let's see what happens.
Yes.
Y'all need to get some momentum. Alright, so we need someone to basically roll a crit with a command and presence roll, or engineering and presence.
I'll do that.
Okay. To give the order. Oh, nice! Omega somehow rolled a crit. What was that?
And I rolled a crit. I rolled a crit as well.
So
I got a 5 and a 1.
So you guys managed to get over there miraculously. Let me just move to signal that you're over there. I'm guessing you're not transporting into like the middle of their barracks. You're transporting into some random. Where exactly are you transporting?
I would suggest that we would beam in the hallway closest to where the sleeping quarters is.
Put me into the armory.
All right.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
And so we can lock the barracks up so too tightly that they can't escape.
I have something funnier in mind.
We're gonna put you in the armory. Oh, we're securing the barracks for us.
No, I have some. No. Do you know why I asked to use your radiation belt?
Oh, okay.
I am
Yeah,
going
we're
to
gonna
irradiate all of the weapons in the barracks. They'll
I'll just
take 1,500 Roentgen per hour.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna go into the armories.
All right. So, who's going into the armory and who's doing the barracks thing?
I'll do the barracks thing. I still have one plasma grenade.
Okay. And Omega, are you irradiating the
Yes.
barracks. All right. So Storm, you're going to the armory.
And since I'm
Yep.
an android, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
I
I actually take the effects of radiation.
No. I mean,
I could you literally use it at its full power without feeling a thing.
right.
oh, he'll go to the barracks while you go to the armory.
I thought. Okay. So Storm's going to the barracks. Tali, you're going to the barracks too. Where's Omega
Yes.
going?
The armory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to turn it into, like, whenever they try picking up the weapons, it's gonna be like picking up the graphite tips when Chernobyl exploded.
All right.
Yeah.
Do a reason or insight and security, Omega, difficulty 2, to see if you succeed in what you're trying to do. Whoa.
Okay, what the fuck is with the dice? Like,
Well,
what the fuck?
One of them is a 20, the other one's a 19, but that's still a fail.
But no, seriously, what the fuck is with the dice?
Well, you have your complication range probably up, so just put it back to 1 if it's not on 1.
I'm gonna reroll.
Ah, that's better. Yeah, you end up like spilling a radiation on yourself, and then you do it again, and you manage to successfully irradiate the weapons in the armory. Whoops, turn that down. There we go. What are you guys doing in the barracks?
We're outside the barracks. We're locking the doors down.
Oh, okay. All right, that'll be I'm gonna say control engineering or reason and security. Either one of those will be fine.
How's your reason?
Hold on a second. Fucking 8.
We're not surprised. He's a Herosian. It's not a shock. All right,
Okay.
reason and security. I'm guessing you're going, Storm.
Yeah, reason and security.
All right. To lock the doors, it's difficulty 2.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like 2 threat.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah.
Could definitely use the dice.
Yeah.
So,
There.
Whoa. 4 successes. You guys get 2 momentum.
nice. Can I make a trap on the door? If they break free, the grenade will explode.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'll say control and security, difficulty 2.
Nice. I got 1s.
2 ones?
2 of them.
All right.
Yes.
So you guys get 2 more momentum, and you have a grenade that if anyone tries to leave, they will die. And they will probably cause a breach in their ship, too. But you guys... now, where are you headed? You do know that somewhere on this ship there are 8 individuals. Where are you headed?
Can we scan for the enemies around, like where they might be?
Sure. Reason and security, difficulty 1 to use a handheld scanner. Basically, the infamous version of a tricorder.
My Herosian weapon actually has a scanner on it.
Oh, nice.
I got a 6 and a 9.
Alright, there's 2 successes, so that's 1 more momentum. You guys are getting up there. Anyone else rolling? Or
Or what?
Mac?
Nah, I have faith. I have faith in our Herosian.
Alright.
Yeah, he'll be alright.
So you guys walk past the armory. Nostra, is Omega gonna join her team, or are you gonna stay in the armory?
I'll join.
Okay. You guys walk past the armory as you're looking at the Herosian's rifle scanner, and it tells you that 2 people are walking in towards you down the corridor. They don't seem to have noticed you. They're basically moving at a leisurely pace. You have plenty of cover as far as other corridors and consoles and and stuff like that. So just tell me what y'all want to do.
I want to get around the corner and then wait for them to come around and then slit their throats.
All right. And are you gonna tell the other? Like, I mean, if you just stand behind a corner, what are the other two gonna do?
I would like to snap the neck of the other one.
Okay, and
And
I-
I'll hide as well. I'll hide as well.
Actually, I'll hide.
okay, so you're all
basically,
hiding.
I look at Nostro like that. Look like I want to kill him. One of them.
All right. I just have to actually find a picture of these aliens. I played these alien before, but I'll just grab this random guy. Duh. And then the other one is Adosian. So you guys see an Adosian with those are the three-legged, three-armed creatures on the original series heading towards you. You also see next to him a Lokirum. The Lokirum are the ones who basically are holographic taskmasters of the holograms in the Delta Quadrant on Voyager. And they're walking. You don't really notice um, any. You do notice the Adosian seems kind of like if you had to guess, you would say he's probably the one who's in charge, at least of the two that are moving towards you. But let me grab their pictures and put them in. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Fuck you, roll 20.
I look at her. You take one. I take one.
Agreed. I'll take the one with the 3 legs. I'm gonna barrel roll underneath its legs and try to cut them.
All right, let me just grab those pictures and hopefully it works this time. There we go. One might actually get there. Maybe not. Ugh, this fucking thing drives me nuts. I hate Roll20 sometimes so freaking much. Anyway, so apparently there's no pictures coming. And what is your plan? How are you gonna? Are you both? Is everyone doing melee, or is anyone gonna actually shoot? Or is everyone doing melee?
I would suggest doing melee because you never know if they're doing a scan and it might alert everybody to our position.
Yeah, I'm choosing to do melee, so I'm gonna use the katana to slice his head off.
Okay, and
My Mark Leth.
I'll use a dicta.
oh my god, this thing is just not. There we go. Alright, so I had to deal with that. Alright, so blades all around basically.
Yes.
Alright, you guys have first go. Which one of you is going to attack first?
I will.
Alright, roll daring and security. Difficulty is going to be contested, but difficulty is only going to be 1. But they will get, once you attack, they will get a chance to respond. Wow. Alright, +2 to your momentum. And then they're going to attack. Actually, they're not going to attack. They're just going to basically react to you attacking them. But since I don't have character sheets for them, I'm rolling real dice. Oh, a 20 and a 14. So, tell me how you basically incapacitate, and which one you're incapacitating, the Lokirum or the Edosian?
Edosian.
Alright, how are you incapacitating them?
Basically, a firm hand wrapping around their mouths in a crushing manner, all the while the dicta is literally shoved from the back of the neck right into the throat.
Alright, roll your Dictog damage. I didn't know you had a Dictog.
It was from the first session.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's dead. I don't even have to finish counting. He is on the floor, crumpled in all of his over all of his limbs. And who's attacking the Lakiram?
And Storm.
Yeah, Storm.
All right, so
Down security.
yeah. Sorry, I was just gotta grab something. Just let me know how many successes you get. I've got to do something.
But surprisingly,
What?
1.
All right. I've got to look for a picture of something. Well, that's not gonna work. Just need a person. I just need a human. Why is it so hard to find a human? Alright, I'll just roll, and oh my god, a 20 again. So yeah, tell me how you kill the Lokiram.
He just goes for the beheading of him. Literally,
Okay.
swing the katana straight through the head.
1,
That's
2,
right.
3.
The neck.
Sorry. I assumed you got more than 4 damage, but so how do you don't kill the Lokiram, but you do damage to him. So how do you do that?
If I only get 4 damage, I will just try and swing for the legs to damage the legs to make him not.
So yeah,
be
you cut his legs. Huru, you hear somebody behind you scream. As a Delton woman has come across around the corner, seen you do what you guys are doing, and is about to turn and run. What does Huru do?
I'm gonna pounce on her and try to snap her neck.
All right, roll daring and security.
A 4 and a 5.
All right, let's see what she gets. Probably not that. A 6 and a 3, so 2 successes, but you are the active character, so you win. Roll your unarmed damage, which I believe is your security plus 1. So if your security is 5, then you roll 6d6. And then just tell me what they are, what they land on.
All right. 2, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3,
All right,
6.
That's it. All right, so that's 2. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah. So you got 6 damage. So basically, you give her a neck injury, but you don't break her neck. She's basically lying there in pain. So now it's going to be the Lokiram's turn. He is going to... He's got an engineer spanner in his hand, so he's probably the chief engineer, or at least a engineer. And he tries to whack the Storm in the head with it. So I'm going to roll... Go ahead and roll daring and security, Storm. Ooh, he got 3 successes. So you got to get more than 3 successes, Storm.
Use some momentum.
You have plenty.
He's gonna use. I'm gonna use 2 momentum.
All right. Ooh, still don't get it. So
Yeah.
he smacks you right up across the head. Now I gotta roll some damage dice. I haven't rolled these damage dice in like 4 or 5 weeks. Let's see, it's not unarmed, it's basically a club, so it's like, let's just say 4 damage dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stress to Storm. He as he gets bludgeoned in the head. All right. Omega, your go.
That's
Sorry.
not nice.
Omega, what
My
does Omega
fucking
do?
burnt ass head snaps over to the human that basically smacked my Dren compatriot.
What do you do? This will be interesting. Oh, and by the way, don't forget you only have one arm. So I think last time you said you grabbed him and stabbed him, but you probably just stabbed him.
Probably.
So what do you get? What is the one-armed man gonna do?
Go full Doom Eternal mode on his ass with just the fucking knife I have on my
Alright.
hand.
Roll daring and security against his wrench. An 8 and a 4, or is that a 6? Yeah, that's an 8. So he got 2 successes. You got 1 success. So basically, you try to thrust the dagger. He sidesteps out of the way and smacks you right across the head. Let's see what kind of damage he does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also 4 damage to you. By the way, your character sheets, you can, from your previous, I would just say, how much stress did you take before? 8? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so
8.
reduce it to 4. And then don't forget that
You have 2 resistance. So instead of taking 4 stress, you would only take 2. So just add 2. Yeah. Just don't forget you have resistance. Alright, so now it is their turn. She has got a neck injury, so she is going to try to crawl away. Let's see how she does. Well, she gets 1 critical success, so she gets a little bit further down the corridor. Huru, it's your go.
I'm going to try to jump on top of her again,
Yep.
grab her by the jaw, and pull up as hard as I possibly can.
Alright, roll daring security.
What happened to me?
You just
Oh,
went.
I would like to. I would like to use 2 momentum, please.
Okay. If I miss you, Storm, you'll just go next. It doesn't matter which player characters go, which order. Everyone's technically going at the same time anyway.
A critical success and a 7.
Alright.
Hold on 1 second. I get to re-roll or roll another dice, right?
Yep, so that's 3 successes so far. Against her, 2 successes.
And I got a 4.
Alright, so that's 4 successes total, so you guys get 2 momentum, you're up to 6. And roll damage dice, it's just going to be 6d6 again.
All right. 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 3.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. Yep, you hear her next step, and she is dead. Alright, Storm, you're up.
Storm looks at Huru and go, "He ain't mean you're gonna kill her."
What is the...
Oh my gosh! He hits him with the katana, and he's using 2 momentum to
Okay.
do so. Because he's pissed off.
Okay.
4 successes.
Wow. Alright, he's got a roll. And, oof, 2 fails. So, you roll the damage, and depending on how much you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's dead. How do you kill him with your katana?
Slice his head off.
Okay. Well, just as you do that, I'm going to spend some threat. And let me see how much I had, because I've already forgotten. Okay. You see a Tholian run around the corner. He sees you, but then he just slams on his paw, his claw onto like a button on the corridor, and the alarm goes off. Your move.
I'm gonna run up to that Tholian.
I'm gonna get that fucking Tholian as well.
All right, what do you do? Then don't forget, Storm, you have a lot of Tholian abilities.
Yeah. So even if I match him in Tholian abilities, it's going to be fun. I basically run up to him, grab him, and Tholian.
Then what?
I send him a message.
Oh, telepathically?
Yeah, I tell him, join me. I'm cooler than these idiots.
You know what? Roll presence and command or security. Security if you're trying to intimidate him. Command if you're trying to persuade him. And then he's
I'm
gonna.
persuading him.
All right, he's gonna try to resist. Oh, he got a critical fail and a success. So you got to get at least 2 successes.
I'm gonna roll 4 dice.
Okay.
Do
Wow. Yeah, you don't. He basically just. It's now his turn because you used your task on a presence roll, and he's going to try to spear his arm through your chest, and he got 1 success. So roll daring and security to try to resist. You just need to get you need 2 successes. All right.
What is it with me? I'm rolling shit.
He just rolls 3 dice though because it's an unarmed attack from a Tholian. Wow, he only gets 2. Like you feel his claw go through your shoulder, but it like it goes in like half an inch. It hurts, but it's not gonna cause you too much damage.
Idea.
Omega, your go.
I'm gonna put the dicta like onto my fucking teeth, and I am going with my arm. I'm gonna rip off the Tholian's arm.
Okay. Make a daring and security roll. I have to roll to contest it. And he got 2 successes, so you need more than 2 successes.
I'm gonna spend the momentum real quick.
Ooh, you got 2 successes, but you also got a complication. Do you guys want to get rid of that?
Other 2. Yes.
Alright, I don't know what that puts you
Yes,
for
please.
momentum, but... Alright,
We have 3.
okay. So, you got rid of the momentum. So, basically, you're yanking on his arm, but it's just not coming off. And Huru, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to join them. I'm gonna run up as fast as I can, jump in the air, and lay the big bad bitchin' elbow.
Alright, roll daring and security, difficulty 2, or difficulty 1, but it's contested, and the Tholian failed to resist, so all you need is 1 success.
Give me 1 second here. I got 2 successes.
Alright, you guys get another momentum, and you smack him. Just roll 6d6 again.
Alright. 6, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Basically, your elbow hits him. It staggers him, and he looks like he's about to collapse, but he tries to remain upright. And as that happens, like right after that happens, and you guys are about to attack again, you hear and feel a massive plasma grenade explosion. And the alarms are still going off, and you start hearing yelling down the corridor. What do you do?
Let's try to avoid where we let off the plasma grenade in case of a breach. But let's go towards the yelling if it's away from the breach. Possible.
You're getting yelling from the breach, but also from a different direction.
The armory?
Sure.
You guys are looking down near the armory to see if they
Uh, you look down the corridor and the armory is open. You hear screaming from inside, but outside you see a human male standing there looking shocked. He has a weapon in his hand, but it's probably not from the armory. It's probably something he has had on him, for a while. Um,
They're having the Chernobyl experience brought onto them.
yeah. Um,
He's just like he just say Storm just laugh at him, laugh at him.
are you all there, or is it just Storm?
No, we're all there. I believe we're all together.
Yeah.
All right, so I need everyone to roll control and security to remain unhidden because he's about to turn and see you. Oof, he got 4 successes. He got 2 crits.
We have 1 momentum left because we used 2 just now. Or
I just laugh.
Yeah, you don't care if you're seen.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm laughing at him.
All right, so does anybody get more than 4 successes?
no, I got 2 successes. That was it.
All right, he turns
No.
and sees you and draws a Klingon disruptor and fires. And you hear someone behind him scream, "Captain, help!" And you could tell that he is the captain of this ship. If you kill him, it's likely that you'd be able to take the ship with little resistance afterwards. However, he does hit. I'm just going to pick at random. I'm going to roll some dice and see who it gets. He hits Huru. Then we got to roll some damage. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stress. I believe you have armor. I don't know how much resistance it has, but 6 minus whatever your resistance is. That's how much stress you take, Huru.
3.
Okay, so you take 3 stress. Alright, I'll let either Omega or Storm go next since Huru just got hit. What do you which one of you wants to go first?
Is it possible if I could grab the captain by the face?
No, he's
And
all
just-
the way. He's several feet down the corridor. You'd have to run at him, and that'd take like a few seconds. He'd shoot you by the time you got to him.
Can I go look right at him, laughing at him, and do my radiation burst?
Sure.
I have the radiation.
You both have radiation bursts, but with Storm, it's natural. All right, so yeah, do your whatever your talent lets you do. I don't remember if it's control, security, or what, but roll whatever you got to roll, and then let me know if you succeed. Let me know when you do it.
Yeah, it's considered a range weapon, and I get to use control security.
Okay, and you succeeded. Oh wow, you got 4 successes.
Yep.
All right, roll your whatever damage you got. And you know what? I'm spending threat because I have a great idea to make things more. 1, 2, yeah, that'll probably kill him. You got like 6 chevrons, 6 effects. That'll probably kill him. So,
And they're all
you know,
vicious.
It's like falling face first into the burning reactor core.
No, it's not
Of
like that.
Chernobyl's.
It is that basically. But
Yeah,
unfortunately,
falling face first into it.
Unfortunately, I spent threat to have the radiation that you shot at him hit the weapons in the armory mixed with the other radiation that was already there, and a massive explosion is going to happen, and everybody is going to take damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus whatever resistance you have.
I don't know my resistance.
Yours is, I think, is 2 because you're an android. So you would take 6. So that means you would have an injury. What kind of injury should we say you have? And then Storm. How much did you take? How much stress did you take? 6?
Yeah,
Do you have
he's gonna take the full
resistance?
6.
Well, it's 8.
I think I do.
I don't remember what you would have it because you're immune to vacuum. You have a radiation burst, and you have crystalline telepathy. But I don't think you have any other. Like I think you're mostly
Yeah,
human, right?
yeah, but the insides are like the I got the Tholian arm plus the inside is constructed of Tholian. It's just the outside appearance looks like I'm human as
Oh,
well.
I thought you were all human except for the arm. That's what I thought.
I got a mixed DNA between Tholian and human.
Okay. Well, let's
Drone
just
clone.
we'll just say you have one resistance then. I think that's fine with So you would take
Yeah.
7 instead of 8, and then Huru you have 3, so you'd take 5, I guess. But everybody basically gets an injury, so I need everyone to come up with an injury involving an explosion, which will be the second explosion today that injured you guys.
Basically, I end up with a couple of radiation burns on my torso.
It's got to be, an injury to Star Trek Adventures is something that basically
Yeah.
takes you out of combat. Like it's debilitating. It's basically like something that knocks you out, or something incapacitates you, or something that removes, dismembers you. Like an injury in Star Trek Adventures is pretty serious. Like you usually can't even take an action if you get injured. So it's got to be a bit more than, oh, my stomach got burned.
No, basically the injury that he sustained would knocked him out, at least because he was closer in front of everyone else, and that's why he's got the.
So he gets knocked out. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, so he hits his head as well
Okay, so
with the burns.
Omega, what about your character? What kind of injury besides the injuries
I
he's
honestly
already
don't
got?
know, honestly, at this point, I don't know. I don't really know anymore. Okay.
Are you all right?
Found it. I'm fine, I guess. Just pissed off at the dice gods. Just pissed off at the dice. Like, so pissed off that I'm completely just tapped out mentally.
Well, we're coming to the end of the session, so
Oh, good. Finally.
Yeah, you guys can go and rest or whatever. Huru, unless you have an injury in mind, then we'll just.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
what is it?
My injury is my armor melted to my flesh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna not only be painful, but make it really hard to move and pretty much do anything, at least for the moment. However, the good news is you did kill the captain, so now everyone is running and screaming, and chaos is ensuing. There's probably going to be there's probably a breach in the hull, so a lot of people are evacuating the ship. And let's see who would be. I'm gonna say Omega. You're the last one to kind of lose consciousness if you do at all. I mean, but you're still you're staggering to your feet, and you look out one of the windows and you see a massive structure appear, and it is the cursed necropolis, the mothership that is basically your guys' home. And a large tractor beam locks on to both of your vessels and begins to pull you guys into its shuttle bay. And that's where we're going to end for now. I had other stuff planned, but we're coming up on 8 o'clock, and the last ship is, the Klingon bird of prey. Yeah. So, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. So, you guys, your ships begin to get pulled into the dreadnought, and you hear an announcement that comes over the intercom, and you recognize it as the commandant, or was it the commandant or the commodore? I forgot his. Let's see. pretty sure yeah, the Commodore Dren Whitewash, who was in charge of the Dreadnought, and he says, "All right, you guys, I've got something for you. You're going to be sent on a hunting trip, and you're going to participate in the death games, a courtesy of the infamous himself." Ha 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 ha. And that is where we're going to end, as you guys are being conscripted into the death games.
Yay!
Yay! We're gonna murder some people.
I better be repaired by then.
I need
Yeah.
a new skull to add to my collection.
You need a what to add to your collection? A skull? You got a skull?
Yes, a new skull to add to my collection.
Yes, a Delton female. So hard to hunt. Such a challenge.
Honestly, I think I would do it just for the necessity of it. And honestly, I don't even care if I'm gonna be absolutely fucking brutal about it.
Basically, Storm he wants to keep the scars. The
I feel
radiation
like
scars.
I want to be repaired, but I think I'll just keep the fucking plasma burns on the extremities.
Okay. I think I might look for pictures for both of your characters that are better, that kind of depict scars and things like that. I don't know much about Ready Player One, but I'm hoping that they have something that has some injuries to the character. As for the Dren character, the Dren clone, I'm sure I could find something. But anyway,
Yeah.
everyone is. Well, let me actually go to the infamous documents for the reputation. Alright, acted according to orders and directives or dictates, yes. So that's 2 points for everyone. Challenge a directive, no. Directly responsible for saving a Dren clone. I don't think so. Not this time. I think last time you did. Taking unnecessary risks for the infamous domain. I mean, yeah, you basically guys tried to take on 3 ships by yourselves. I'll give that one to you. So that's another +2, so that's 4 total. Adequately served or entertained. I mean, they were kind of watching you, so I'll say +1. So you're at 5. Established alliance with the enemy, no. Prevented combat, no. Insubordination, no. Betrayed the infamous, no. Acted heroic or cool. I'll say yeah. +4, so that's 9. Person under your commander killed, no. Well, actually, I don't.
Almost.
I remember taking 2 away for that one last game, so I think that one was for last game. Disrespected the infamous, no. Conquered, enslaved, or exterminated large group of people, no. Alright, so everyone gets 9 reputation. Don't forget, in order to do that, you've got to roll 9d20, and anything under your current reputation, which should never exceed 15, is your, you just add that to your reputation.
I already am back to 16, and god damn it.
Yeah.
I'll just take one off.
Alright, let me go ahead and
Can